I mean, to be honest, you get fans that, we want to come and see the belt of their hits. And then you get fans who like this sort of, extra undiscovered footage of their band practice, which, unless you're a diehard fan, can get a bit boring. But, if that's for the fans, isn't it? I mean, but that's great if you film it, because that's, really good. See your work developing. And that's, you need to film that. You need to film that.
It's memories.
It is. It is. It's
I want there to be a document of us at our best.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And how do you...
That's how I look at it. I look at it just like that. It's for historical reasons.
Yeah.
Personal history, autobiographical stuff. We have so many opportunities now to just lay that down. I love history and genealogy, and I have all these forebears who left nothing. It's just like, it's like, and I would have loved to know. Actually, that's not true. I have a great grandfather who left me an enormous amount of material. But so many people on my mother's side, I don't know anything about my Italian roots, and just people who, where did this idea for, expression and art? It's got to come from somebody in my family. It just doesn't, it's something that right side of the brain,
Yeah, we are sort of art band, aren't we? I mean, that's the sort of thing you'd expect to see one of these sort of art documentaries. You're not watching Emma's Greatest Hits type thing, are you? And
we're the only generation that will understand the world before and after the internet.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that is so true. That is, we're the ones who are living through that communications revolution.
We appreciate the value of recording the humdrum of every day.
Yeah.
Because that's what's fascinating. Like when I used to be into bands when I was younger, if I knew that there was a 5-second clip of Kurt Cobain brushing his hair, I would set the video for that.
Yeah.
Whereas nowadays, I don't think the youngsters have got that sort of mystical curiosity that we have. So now we can actually record everything. I think we do go into overdrive.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. But you're really right about that. About we are the only generation who went through that communications revolution. Really, yeah, we are that before and after the internet. Yeah, we are.
Yep.
Well, yeah. I mean, no generation has lived through a revolution as significant as what ours has.
Yeah, really.
In terms of the difference in the world at the beginning of our lives and the difference in the world at the end of our lives.
Yeah,
I mean, it's so different.
It really is. Yeah.
And if you wanted to find something out, you have to go to the library.
Yeah, remember that. Yeah.
I would agree with you definitely on like the internet is that's just the thing. That's the most enormous thing. But did you know that our planes right now fly slower than they did in 1970? Our airplanes.
I didn't know that. Why?
It is true. There's this great writer called David Graeber, and he talks about he's an anthropologist, but he writes a lot of political and historical work too. And he talks about this day and age in he grew up in the 60s and 70s, 50s and 60s and 70s. Anyway, he said that we were promised individual jetpacks by now. And he goes on to show that every 70 years or 50 years, the amount of change is enormous for generations. And our only enormous change is in one little thing, technology, but it's not in cars. We're still using the internal combustion engine. I mean, we should have had electric cars, 60 years ago, without a doubt, things like that. And it's because of corporations and they don't do research and development like they did in the 19th century. The avant-garde we were talking about being the
19th century, they always wanted to be ahead, and they were looking at potential new markets. They wanted to get the motor car out first or the aeroplane out first. There's a lot of innovation there, but competition. But now you've got the main inventions. It's just they don't want to invest in it because that could exactly.
It doesn't make them any more money for research and development because unless they can have a market, right?
Yeah.
And it's sad, but my great grandfather he wrote a little autobiography. Like I said, on one side of my family, I got a whole bunch of information. And he was just talking about he was born in 1803, and he died in 1889. He was 73, so 1879. And he was saying the changes in his life. I mean, there was no railroad when he was born, when he was a teenager, and then there's a railroad. There was no steam engine. There was still just sailboats to get across the ocean. And then there were steam engines, To him, that was, enormous things. I mean, he mentioned like the rifle, things like that,
Yeah.
That changed everything. Our generation can only say the internet. That's really
no. Yeah.
Well, when Elon Musk was doing research at SpaceX, he went to Russia.
Yeah.
And he said rocket technology hasn't moved on since the 1960s.
Yeah.
They're building the same things. We landed on the moon in 1969. I mean, now, when did remote control telly come out? Do you remember when remote control telly came out?
I mean, right around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mid-70s?
Yeah, I think it was the 70s. So we were walking on the moon before we'd worked out remote control television.
Right. And they were using remotes.
So behind schedule.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's a good essay that he wrote that it made me think about stuff like that. That we're kind of like denied all the things that were supposed to happen. But who knows? But this is amazing. So I'm not, dousing the internet at all. My God, I wouldn't be talking with you guys right now if it wasn't for this technology. So this is absolutely
fantastic. Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Apparently the Wi-Fi is very good in Korat.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Oh, so far this live venue, this app, this Substack app is making a very clear image on both of our ends.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And clear and clean sound, so it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to start blogging on Substack now.
Yeah.
I haven't got round to doing it yet, but I'm going to direct all my other stuff to Substack.
Oh, great!
What Ron's doing. I'm copying what Ron's doing.
It's just an app,
Yeah.
That's how you make it.
I bet Substack gives you a teaser for free, and then if anyone really wants to read deeper, it goes paid.
Well, right. Well, what you do is already set up perfect for Substack because paid subscribers. You were given so much, through your Bandcamp, was it?
Bandcamp, yeah.
Yeah, and so many freebies, and people eat. I mean, people eat that stuff up, I think. And but I don't know. I just said I'm not doing anything extra. It's free for everybody, but I'm using the money as kind of like a donation to keep me going.
Yeah.
I just don't have that angle yet, or the time to even formulate a proper business plan to do something like that.
I spend a lot of time on buses and trains.
Yeah.
So that's where I can
think about.
I think I wrote one of my Substacks on the trains to Chatham.